Any special techniques you use in an argument to make sure it doesn't escalate, or you say something or do something? Because you can play with the people's mind.
Yeah, you
What
can
do
ask
you
my
use like
husband.
in
He'll
an
say that I
argument to
know
either
everything that's going on and I'm manipulating everyone and everything.
no, but is winning an argument really important in some situations where you feel like I don't want to lose the argument every time because I'm losing respect here, versus just giving up and saying I don't want this conflict to escalate? Like, what's a better way to handle the arguments? You always want to lose, you always want to win.
Yeah,
When
so
you
you
lose,
don't want to not be non-confrontational because that gets you nowhere. Because if you're
hmm,
not confronting at all and not
yeah,
having like an actual discussion, then it's going to build up and then there's going to be a blow up. So you want to be able to express yourself, but in the moment, if that situation is getting heated, then you are allowed to say, okay, let's come back to this.
hmm,
Or we can just agree to disagree on this. Instead of making winning or losing the goal, it's just peace should be the goal. I talk about this all
yeah,
the time too. Like happiness is not so much the goal, peace is, right? You want
peace
peace of
is-
mind.
yeah,
So, that's more important than whether you won or lost, but also at the same time, you don't want the other person to think that you agree with them because then you haven't let your point across. If you have a different point of view, I actually have the opposite problem. My husband won't openly say what he actually feels, and that's the problem that we have. And I'm just like, can't you just ask for what you need rather than getting
silent treatment is worse. The silent
right?
treatment.
Yeah. So if you're not like expressing exactly what the problem is or like what your opinion is, that's going to be a problem in the long run. In the moment, it might seem okay, I just squashed the argument and we moved on. But in the long run, that's going to be an
Yeah.
issue.
Yeah, let's come back to this and let's agree to disagree is what I say when my wife wants to buy something. I say, let's agree to, or maybe let's come back to this in a few months. This is probably not the right time. So, yeah, that's a good way to handle it.